Well done. You've written your business plan, you've printed it out, you know exactly what you're doing. So what's next? It's the pitch. The pitch is the opportunity for you to present your ideas to an audience. This audience probably just be your teachers, which is fine. It's not a scary pitch, but you will need to tell us all about your business. You're going to have to tell us about why you chose it, what it's about, whether it's going to make money, who your target market, who your promotions are, but in an interesting, concise way. And when we're looking at it, we're not just going to be listening to what you say, we're going to be looking at the materials that you might have produced. We're going to be looking at how you present it and your communication skills. So, totally different skill set, different way of looking at it, but a really interesting way of presenting your work. Now, it's always best to know how you're going to be assessed before you start any task. So we have our level 1 pass, which is a grade 1 at GCSE. We have our level 1 merit, which is perhaps a 3. We have our level 2 pass, which is a 4. Our level 2 merit, which would be a 6. And our distinction, which would be an 8. So let's have a look at what they're looking for. For each of those criteria, we all have to deliver a pitch. We have to deliver the pitch of our plan, our business plan, and we have to use some communication and presentation skills. So the key words are, for level 1 pass, deliver a pitch, demonstrate some communication and presentation skills. To turn that into a level 1 merit, those communication and presentation skills have to be appropriate. So obviously it's a business pitch and the audience is going to be your teachers, so it needs to be appropriately pitched for that. Perhaps dressing up in clown outfits and rapping it perhaps wouldn't be appropriate to the pitch. So if we're going to get a level 2 pass, we're going to deliver it, and we're going to demonstrate a range of appropriate communication and presentation skills. So we're looking for more for that. If we're going to get a merit, it needs to be confident. Ooh. And we're looking at the audience. We're thinking about the audience, and we're going for very good presentation and communication skills. And for the distinction, we've got the word effective and the word excellent. So over the next few lessons, we're going to be looking at basically what good communication presentation skills are and how do you make a pitch effective. So we've all got opportunities to achieve the distinction. That is what I'm planning for us to do when I'm presenting these materials. So when we're looking at the pitch itself, we are going to be looking for 100% communication, but we need to consider the different factors that this is made up of. So the first thing is 55% of me speaking is going to be body language. Now, I'm not even in this video, so you can't see my body language. I've obviously backed it up with materials. So actually, it's not so good because you can't see me. So we're going to have to really think about your body language during the pitch. 38% is made up by how you say it, your tone of voice. You could be very monotone, like me, or you could be really excited and enthusiastic. If you think about YouTubers and how they speak in a totally different way. Obviously, we're going to make it appropriate, but your tone of voice is really important. And finally, and rather strangely, what you are saying makes up 7% of the communication. We've all sat in those assemblies and we really just don't listen to what they say because we're not very interested, their tone isn't very interesting, we may not even look up to see their body language. So the pitch is going to be difficult. Now, I didn't make these figures up. Obviously I could have done, but I didn't. This is a rule by Albert Mehrabian. It's 73855 rule of personal communication. It's a general guideline. It might be 56, it might be 55. Doesn't really matter. We need to look at body language, tone, and what you're saying. And we're going to be looking at body language first because it seems to be really important. So if we believe that 55% of our pitch is going to come from body language, we're going to look at 2 pitches and see what they say. Now, both of these pictures are hyperlinks. The hyperlinks, if you're watching this on YouTube, will be at the bottom. And they're just two Dragon's Dens pictures. I would like you, ideally, to watch these pictures with the sound turned off. If you put the sound off and think, what is that person? Are they confident? Do they know what they're doing? What are the dragons thinking when you see their faces? What's the feedback like? Think about, when you look at this body language, what actually contributes to a confident pitch, an effective pitch, and what body language might take away from this confident, effective pitch. So have a look at the two links. Make sure you've got the sound turned off. Obviously no subtitles because we're not reading, and see what you think about it. So what we've done is we've looked at those two videos now, and you've had a bit of a thinking about what makes effective body language and what doesn't. And we're going to complete a task now. We're going to investigate body language and its impact on your pitch. To do this, I've got 4 links here. If you're watching it on YouTube, they're down the bottom. And also feel free to use links of your own by just researching body language in pitches. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to write a list of body language activities such as eyes, hand gestures, stance, all that sort of stuff, which can have a positive effect on your pitch, and explain why. So, for instance, if you said that it would be in a pitch, it's really good to have eye contact with the people you are pitching to. The reason why is that instills confidence, that you're confident to be able to look at the person, and gives some sort of honesty and believability. You are not trying to trick them. If we looked at the eye contact in a negative way, if, like quite a lot of people, they might avoid eye contact and they might look around the room, the impact of that might be that they look shifty and unbelievable, like they are making things up and it isn't based on fact. So I want a list of positive things, a list of negative things, and I want you to give an explanation of the impact for both everything you write. Now, not only is this going to help you with your pitch, but later on we're going to be evaluating our pitch and our business plan, and you'll be able to refer back to this piece of work and say, this is what you should have done. Good luck.